This is an important thing to remember as we learn more about the distribution of the new COVID-19 vaccination. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says they're actually seeing a decline in other critical vaccines. This morning, our Nolani Matthews talks with a healthcare expert to learn more about why the non-COVID vaccinations are so important, especially during the pandemic.
While many wait on the COVID-19 vaccine, healthcare experts say it's a good time to talk with your doctor about routine vaccinations.
While there is a lot of focus on the COVID vaccine itself, right, in the pandemic, we must not forget the vaccines that are around prevention. And we are seeing that decrease.
Dr. Maureen Hernandez with United Healthcare says routine vaccines to prevent serious diseases such as the flu and shingles can protect your loved ones. They can also save time, money, and most importantly, your life.
What we're seeing is there's a steady decline on preventative vaccinations.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention believe the decline in these vaccines are due to people sheltering in place and avoiding doctors' offices in fear of being exposed to COVID-19. However, Hernandez says the pandemic means immunization is even more important because it keeps people healthy while preventing other deadly diseases like pneumonia.
Among those key vaccines that we've seen a decrease in have been like the pneumovac, which prevents pneumonia. You can hear that diagnosis kills many folks.
According to the Global Initiative for Chronic Obstructive Lung Disease, pneumonia is the leading cause of death in children and the elderly. Each year, nearly 700,000 children die from pneumonia. Hernandez says out of the long list of preventative vaccines, some of the most important ones protect people from pneumonia, shingles, measles, mumps, rubella, and the flu.
During flu season, for example, while it does impact the elderly and those that are immunocompromised with comorbid conditions, flu also impacts children many times, and that's one of the areas that it's so important.
The CDC says the lack of pediatric vaccines being administered are a big area of concern, especially during flu season. Last season, they reported a total of 188 flu deaths in children in the U.S. Hernandez recommends that people of all ages talk to their doctor about the benefits and side effects of preventative vaccinations. You can also check on the status for the COVID-19 vaccine.
A lot of practices have already enlisted to become COVID vaccine centers. So it's a good thing to keep those lines of communications open between the patient and the doctor.
To stay informed on all your coronavirus updates, just visit fox4now.com.